God speaks to me through dreams, which is one of the many ways that He speaks to me. I call myself a dreamer. My dreams can be exact, they can be almost exact, or they could be metaphorically designed. Same message, but not literally as it happened in the dream. I want to show you guys an example. This example is about me, although I can have dreams about other people, just like my great great grandmother does, or did. She passed away. My great great grandmother, my two greats, so great great grandmother, actually prophesied about my daughter that I had when I was 13. She told my mother that I was pregnant, and she told her that I would be having a girl, and she had not seen me, and no one knew about my pregnancy. An example of, so I'm going to show you guys a literal example, but this is just me telling you an example of, like, one time I had a dream and I called my friend and I said, hey, I had a dream. I saw you on a podcast with this girl. And she called me back and she's like, you won't believe this. I'm going to be on the news. So in my mind, I saw it. I saw her talking to someone like in an interview style, and I assumed it was a podcast, but actually it was the news. So those are some of the slight differences. This one is more or less that I'm about to show you is an exact dream. It happened just the way the dream said it would happen.
And it was Jacksonville calling me, and I was wondering how they called me, but they had reached out to me from my previous application, I guess, that I had applied with them. So I'm expecting someone to possibly call me based off a previous application that was submitted. We'll see.
Some dreams mean a lot. Like that one had to do with where I'm employed. And it also had to do with me taking a step back because I went from one higher position to God telling me to take that lower position, which also set me up for some other things. So I'm thankful and grateful that He gave me that message and I actually listened. But other times I've had a dream that me and two other coworkers had on sweater vests with the white collar shirt underneath. And sure enough, I get to work that Monday and I have on a pink sweater with a white collar. My coworker that I work directly with has on a sweater that she knitted herself with a white collar shirt underneath. And I'm like, well, Lord, that's two. You showed me three. And so as I'm walking out of the office door, here comes a lady down the hall and she has on a sweater vest with a white collar shirt underneath. But I'm like, Lord, what was the purpose of that? But I said it was training. To me, it was training to trust myself, to trust my gifts. I just showed you guys this particular one because it wasn't like super personal, but I've dreamed some crazy stuff that actually happened and took place, and I just want to share that with you guys. And not all dreams mean anything. And if God is telling you to share a dream, share it, because there was a time I had a dream and I did not share it because I didn't understand it. But it would have made perfect sense to the person I would have shared it with. And that ended up coming out and some things ended up taking place. And then I told him what I dreamed. And it would have been so much more impactful. It would have been less confusion if I would have just shared the dream. The primary way that He connects and speaks to me is through His word in the Holy Bible.